Nick just off camera there, eyeballing me. Say, Rick.
3, 2, 1, bro.
What's up, everybody? My name is Michael Lee Murphy. It's Metagame Minute time. That's right, we're going to be talking about board games like we never, ever do on this channel. But I got a question for you. What is the ideal game length in terms of time? What is the perfect length of a game to give you the most satisfying experience for you? Obviously, there are games that range from 5 minutes to 12 hours and everything in between. And so I'm not necessarily asking for what do you play the most, because for me, I probably play games that are 45, an hour and 10, like a lot of times around in that range, on the shorter side of time. And so that's what I play the most. But for me and my money, the game length I think is perfect is an hour and 27 minutes.
You're right.
That's right. All right. So it's basically an hour and a half, guys. And what I mean by that is, like, there are so many games that if they are right around the hour and a half length, they usually have like some good weight, some good pulp to it. I could chew on it for a little bit, and it provides a really, really satisfying game experience. If Nick and I are playing Great Western Trail at 2 players, it'll be like an hour and a half. That's a great game. We're playing Viticulture. It's gonna be like an hour and a half. Feast for Own, it's gonna be about an hour and a half. Most of my top 10 games are right in that hour and a half-ish general length. Oftentimes I'll play stuff that's a little bit shorter. Sometimes I'll play stuff a little bit longer, but I'm not very inclined to play games that are much longer, because for me, I kind of want games to have an epicness level reflective of their time, but then there's also a limit, all right? So like, if I'm playing like a 3-hour game, I want to play like Eclipse or something, but that's pretty much my limit. Like if there's like a 12-hour game, my short answer is no, I don't want to play it. It's way too long. I was looking at like an 18xx game, and the minimum listed time was 3 hours. And I'm like, there's no way it's worth that. There's no way for my money. I know other people disagree, and that's why I want to know, for you, what is the perfect game length? Like, what, it's like, man, if a game is usually around this amount of time, it's usually that my kind of game, man. For me, it's an hour and a half. It's perfect. You get to sink your teeth in. You get to take your time a little bit. You get to let an engine build. You get to reach a final conclusion. And then you put everything together, and you got crazy combos. You're going whap, 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 whap. And then you're throwing it down and putting it away and hopefully vanquishing your opponents. So that's my question. Ideal game length. What is it for you? Is like a 20-minute game just like get you fired up? Is it a 5-hour game is just like, that's a warm-up, that's child's play, man? I want to know in the comments below, all right? Favorite game length, hour and a half for me. What is it for you? Put those down below. Whether or not you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down, whatever you feel. Thumb it up, share it with your friends. If you're new to us, subscribe so you get alerts for when we have videos, which is all the time, man. I got nothing else, folks. Just remember that if you want to play like a 10-second game or a 10-day game, like a game of cricket with like tea times in between, the more meta, the more better.